Well, hello there. Here are some things you may or may not know about the movie Pride and Prejudice. The 2005 movie directed by Joe Wright is based on the Jane Austen novel of the same name, with a beautiful score by Dario Marianelli. Keira Knightley was almost too beautiful to cast. What a problem to have. But after she read, the director knew it was a no-brainer to cast her. He was a first-choice pick. And what a great pick. Boy, do they have chemistry. The role of Mr. Darcy can be a little dark and brooding, but Matthew Macfadyen brought a little humor and warmth and sensitivity to the role, and it really endears us to him pretty quickly. I mean, this moment. He doesn't see well, and so in this scene they had to have a red flag behind the camera so that he could see where he was walking to. That's why he's squinting a little bit. Doesn't take anything away from me. This whole dance sequence was shot in one take using 2 cameras. The cameras moved to the crowd, and then the actors had to run behind the cameras to make their marks. So right before this, she was sprinting behind the scenes, and the director was actually really surprised she didn't look winded at all. It's called acting. Emma Thompson, the queen herself, did some uncredited doctoring of the script for the director. He needed a little help tackling a Jane Austen script. She was just the person for the job. She had already won an Oscar for writing the screenplay for the 1995 movie Sense and Sensibility, making her the only person in history to win both an Oscar for screenwriting and acting. Jane Austen herself said this book was lacking in shade. It was a little too light. So the director tried to add little things throughout the film to darken it up a bit, and rain was one of the ways he did for this scene. Also, this scene. This movie starts with a sunrise and ends with a sunrise. This movie is so dreamy. Even though the book was released in 1813, it was actually written in 1797 with the initial title of First Impressions, which means this was not set during the Regency period. So the fact that the character Caroline, or actress Kelly Riley, is wearing an empire waistline makes her very fashion forward. She's already wearing the new stuff, the height of London fashion. Also, I loved her in Yellowstone. Speaking of the book First Impressions, she's reading it at the beginning of this, which means she's reading her own story. It took a little profanity to get Dame Judi Dench to be in the film. The director wrote her a letter and said, "I love it when you play a bitch." I guess that did it, cause she's amazing. They actually dated in real life. Rosamund Pike and Simon Wood said it didn't affect the performance at all, and they were fine. By the way, she turned down the part of Rita Skeeter in Harry Potter to be in this film. Do you think she made the right choice? This entire pacing scene was improvised. It was actually supposed to be much shorter, but the director loved what they did, and so he kept all of it. This scene was only for the American audiences, and I'm glad. I wanted to see them smooch too. What's your favorite part? Like and follow for more.